What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. This was a hot ass mess. Um, this was a mess. Straight foolery. Porsha. Lord have mercy. She need to take some damn accountability. Like, 1 minute it seems like she wants to take accountability, or she says something that looks like she's taking accountability, but I just feel like she keeps putting everything about Jordan, like making everything about Jordan. Everything's not about her. Like, she asks questions that she already know the answer to. Like her asking, like her saying to Curtis, like, oh, I know you're only trying to protect me for Trina's sake or whatever. And Curtis was honest with her in that moment. He was as honest as he could get. He said, listen, I'm protecting you for Trina and myself. That's the best I could tell you right now. He's being honest. He's being as honest as he can be. Like, at this moment, they're having marital issues. You know, yeah, he's trying to protect you because right now he's just as involved in this now as you are. So if you go down, then his involvement comes up. You know, some of his dirt comes up too. How he tried to protect you. So naturally, you know what I'm saying? And how are you going to get mad at that? He's being honest with you. Talking about, and then you want to bring up Jordan. Like, why do you keep bringing this woman up for? Then going to go there and tell Isaiah, oh, Jordan trying to steal my husband. What has this woman done to steal your husband or try to steal your husband? She has not been inappropriate with him. She has not touched him inappropriately. She has not said anything inappropriate to him. Nothing of the sort. Like, where are you getting all of this from? I feel like it's a guilty conscience. Because she knows she fucked up in her marriage and you want to blame Jordan. You want to use her as the scapegoat. No. Now, do Jordan and Curtis have residual feelings for each other still? Absolutely. Absolutely they do. Yeah, they do, but they haven't crossed the line. You know, they haven't done anything. Kissed, touched each other, nothing. Nothing of that nature. Porsha's being totally ridiculous. Like, what do you expect? You know, and I hated that Isaiah was sitting here co-signing her nonsense. Talking about something, oh, it seemed to me like your husband is the problem. Isaiah, be quiet. Be quiet. Because you don't even know what the issues are. Like, you don't even really know the full extent of what's going on in their marriage. So to sit there and have an opinion on it, how are you going to have an opinion on something you don't even know the details of? You don't know what's going on. You know? Like, at the end of the day, she messed up her marriage. This is on her. This is not going to be a quick fix. And that's what she's expecting. She's getting pissed off because she's not getting the responses from Curtis that she wants. She want Curtis to just say, oh, babe, I love you. Let's fix our marriage. That's what she want him to say. Listen, he's not in that headspace right now. Curtis is trying to run a company. He's trying to deal with this Drew situation. All while trying to keep her ass out of prison and keep her, you know, keep her job for her. Like, her medical license is going to be ruined. She's going to lose her job, possibly face prison time. He's trying to prevent that from happening. You think his mind is on saving a marriage right now? No, that's not where his mind is. And it's not going to be there for quite some time. And Isaiah sitting there telling Porsha, oh, you know, you shouldn't have to put in all this effort. All of what effort? What is she doing? What effort? Going there trying to get him to forgive her right now? Like, y'all are in the middle of a damn crisis. That's what y'all are in the middle of. The marriage goes to the back burner right now. Saving that goes out the window for now. Like, push that to the side. Y'all need to deal with Drew first. And that's what's pissing me off with Curtis too, with this Drew situation. He continues to allow this man to blackmail him into doing his bidding. Like, do you not tape conversations? Why not tape your conversations with Drew? Try to get the upper hand on him. Call his bluff. You know what I'm saying? Like, call that man bluff. Stop letting him get the upper hand. And if Porsha end up going down for this, find a way to get her out of it. Get the best attorney possible. You know? Get leverage on Drew. That way you can call his bluff and you got something on him. So if he goes public, you go public. Mutual self-destruction. That's all it is. That's all you gotta do. Curtis need to be smarter about this. Stop being a fool. I am glad though, at least he gave Michael a heads up about the article that's about to drop. Like at least he did that much. So, Michael could prepare himself. And he could talk to Sonny about the article that's about to come out before it drops. Porsha and Isaiah are definitely probably gonna have a one night stand. Oh, I could see it happening. They definitely are. I would hate that for her because I feel like if you're gonna have a one night stand, it should be with somebody else. Why would you want to mess around with a guy that Jordan was dealing with? Like this is another dude that Jordan was dealing with that you're dealing with now. That's a bit much. Like I'm just saying, find somebody else. So anyway, moving on from that. I am so glad Trina dumped Kai ass and told him to go. Thank God. Cause him sitting here running his little lip, talking about he struggled with telling Drew, with what to do. He ain't know what to do. He struggled with that. He didn't struggle with nothing. He told Drew without any hesitation. It didn't take him a day or two to think about it or whatever. He told that man. And it was unprovoked snitching. It was totally unprovoked. He had no problem snitching. First chance he got, he was snitching. Like a fool. And then try to sit there and say, oh, I love you. That was such a little bitch manipulative tactic. Because he knew what time it was. Once he told her and she was spazzing out on him, he tried to slip in that little sad, pitiful I love you in the hopes to manipulate her to, forgive him or whatever. Nope, Trina wasn't falling for it. She said, listen, get out my face. She said, get out. Go. Because she always going to have her family back at the end of the day. And he definitely was disloyal. He wants to sit here and act like Drew's so innocent. You barely know that man. And people in that city, in that town has told him about Drew. They told him about his deeds, and he still sit there and believe Drew. So you want to drink the Kool-Aid, but you're gonna do it single. This is and another thing is this is why I really wish Porsha and Curtis would be honest with Trina about what's going on. I understand they don't want to get her mixed in with the mess that's going on, but they need to tell her everything that's going on, like everything that's going on with Porsha, Drew blackmailing them. They need to tell her everything. How Porsha messed with those test results to protect Trina from Heather Weber. Like, tell her everything. Because I feel like shielding her is not doing her any favors. She needs to know this stuff. Because it's going to come out one way or the other. And wouldn't you rather it come from you than the press or Drew or, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, don't let her hear it from somebody else. Because as much as, Curtis is trying to work overtime to protect everybody, the secret is going to come out one way or the other. And it's best if it came from them. So anyway, moving on from that. I get where Tracy coming from. Like, she don't want Lulu and BOQ to do battle with each other because she feels like they shouldn't be out to destroy each other, but it's inevitable at this point. Like, you can't stop it. And I get that Tracy's trying to be, neutral. But she's always going to be in the middle of those two. BLQ and Lulu are never going to like each other. Ever. Like, they're always going to be against each other. There's just no way around it. And if Tracy says anything in defense of Lulu, it's going to come off like she's picking Lulu's side. You know how BLQ going to take it. And if she does the opposite and defend BLQ, Lulu going to look at her sideways. So she's always going to, be in the middle of their nonsense. But I get it. She's trying to get Chase to talk to BLQ and get her to focus more on Gio and repairing that relationship and, dealing with her marriage and stuff like that. Positive things, trying to look for positive stuff rather than going up against Lulu. Yeah, well, I mean, the best Chase can do is talk to her. But I agree with Chase. It's not like he could police his wife. If she feels the need to go after BLQ, she gonna do it. There's nothing he can do about it to stop her. I feel like it was foreshadowing when Chase said that there's nothing BLQ could do that would drive him away from her or whatever. I feel like it was foreshadowing that either when he finds out about this situation or if she does something else, it just might push him away. It just might. I mean, you can only take but so much. You can only turn a blind eye to so many things and foolishness that your wife is doing. You know, it's only but so much you can do. So anyway, Dante was not playing with BLQ. Like, that man came over there to give her a piece of his mind. Like, he was so pissed about what she did with Rocco and stuff like that. Here go Michael stepping in, talking about back down. I get Michael, you know, he want to protect BLQ. You know, he was trying to defend her or whatever. I get it. But I was like, Michael, scoot, you need to go. Let them, this between the two of them. Because I get it, you know, he tried to defend her because, I mean, the way Dante came in all hostile, I get it. But let them talk. Like, that's solely between them. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You need to leave the room. Do I believe BLQ is genuinely sorry for what she did to Rocco? I do believe she's genuinely sorry, but she was still wrong. She was still wrong to involve that boy in her revenge plot. Like I said, if Lulu and BLQ want to go at each other, I'm all for it. But do not involve the kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't involve Gio. Don't involve Rocco in your mess. Go at each other with both guns blazing if you want. Just leave the kids out of it. But you know, BLQ feel like, oh, since Gio hates me right now and all this, that, and the third, it might be easier for Dante. You know, he might be more receptive to Dante at this point. It don't work like that, because he just as pissed as he is with BLQ, he's just as pissed with Dante. So I don't see him reconciling with Dante anytime soon either. So they just gonna have to figure it out together. You know, I'm glad Dante calmed down a little bit and they hugged and whatnot, but they do need to figure out what they're gonna do about Gio. You know, and try to reach him and talk with him. You know. So anyway, Laura, she was pissed about what BLQ did. She wasn't happy. And she basically was like, yeah, we not letting her get away with that shit. But right now, she want Lulu to focus on Rocco. She was like, that needs to be your main concern. It's him. Never mind BLQ right now. And I agree with Lulu. You know, I agree with Laura. I feel like, yes, Rocco has a lot of questions. He's confused. He's feeling some type of way. It's a lot to process. I get it. You know, even when she told Rocco, your parents wanted you. Your parents, you're a miracle to them. You know what I'm saying? And he has a right to feel how he feel. But for me, he's starting to annoy me because he was told the truth about what happened. And he's still sitting there talking about he felt like his parents don't want him. Like, where are you getting this from? How do you get that from that story? You were stolen. It was a complicated situation back then. If he truly believed his parents did not want him, how come you never felt that way before until this new information came out? Once the new information came out, now you feel that way. But his parents never gave him that energy that they did not want him. And he was told everything. Jason talked with him. He's doing Google researches on Britt. And now he's sitting here doing, he's emailing Obrecht. Talking about, oh, this I used to be your grandson. You were never her grandson. It is going to be good to see Obrecht, but Rocco is really getting on my nerves because what is the end game? Like, what is the goal? Like, what does he want from all of this? Like, what do you want to know? Like, he's asking all these questions about Britt. Britt was never his mother, so I don't get it. Like, what is it that you want? Like, you were told the full story, as full as they could tell you. He knows damn well his parents want him. And Laura put that into his head too. She was like, you were their miracle. They wanted you. Like, what the hell is wrong with this boy? I'm just trying to figure out what is the end game for him. Like, Britt was not his mother. Like, what are you trying to confirm that your parents are telling you the truth? Like, what are you looking for? Like, I don't get it. So anyway, moving on from that. Anna wasn't playing no games with Emma. As soon as she saw Emma talking to Vaughn, she said, oh, hell no. Listen, Anna was like, that boy is 10 years older than her. No. Emma sitting there talking about, oh, well, I am an adult. So, you're not an adult. You are. Let me tell you something. Just because you are 18 or 20 years old does not technically make, I mean, legally you're an adult. But you're an adult when you can fend for yourself and you ain't got your hand in somebody's pocket and you got your own place. Then you can say you're an adult. But you being seen with somebody that's 10 years older than you, yeah, that's cause for concern, because I would be side-eyeing you too. Like, what is a 20-year-old girl doing with this 30-year-old dude? Like, no. I don't blame Anna. She was suspicious as hell. She was like, yeah, what's going on with that? So, she sat down with them and asking all these questions and stuff. And Vaughn started to feel the heat. So naturally, Jocelyn had to come save his ass. They pretty much had to put on the show because Anna's suspicious of him. So they had to put on the show or whatever to try to back her off a little bit. But Emma's playing her own little game. She going right along with it. And she managed to snatch a key card from him without him knowing it. I said, see, Emma has got to be an undercover spy or something. Because the way she flawlessly did that, I said, yeah, homegirl up to something. She's definitely using Vaughn to her advantage. I said, okay, I see little Emma. Don't seem like she gullible at all. Like, homegirl doing her own little side mission. She doing her own little undercover work. But, Anna keeping close tabs on it, too. I'm liking this so far. I'm kind of liking, Emma the spy. Like, she real good at it. But anyway, I think that's pretty much the entire episode. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great rest of the day. Have a good weekend. Peace.